Okay, let us start this virtual contest. This is a Codeforces Round 3, around 855 Tick 3 contest. I'm participating in virtually. Start with the first that you were walking down the street and had want to find out if the sound was a cat meow. Found to be a cat in the street. Only can okay. Okay. First you will leave, followed by non only characters. Okay, yeah. So basically the question is, if I find the string to be containing the letters meow in order, maybe we can miss some characters over here. Then we can, yes, we find some other characters other than the specified here, MPOW, then we can output no. Yeah, in this case, I think outputting no would be a easy task rather than to find out yes, because that would take your code to write it up. Template. Now, in and I'll go on checking. Okay, I can convert s to lowercase. I believe there is a function for it. Uh, so maybe I can just integrate it into basically write as if I equals to, or which takes a character which should be sfi and reassign it to sfi. S of I equals to lower doesn't use this. Yeah, this works. So I've converted the string into lowercase characters and keep on checking. If the order is not maintained, how do I check for the order? Order is maintained. Basically, I have to remove the duplicates also. For that, I can use a map and I can keep on storing the last index. Okay, let's see. I can use a map. Uh, if I find a character which is not s of I is not equal to n, and s of I is not equal to o, and then s of I e equal to w, then I should simply return a no. Okay, no, this is one case. The other case would be if the characters are not in order. So I check that. Basically, I have to remove the duplicates. So one thing is guaranteed after this loop, that the string only contains the letters M, E, O, W, a combination of these letters. And I have to only check if that is in order. So I can do is maybe I can want to use duplicates. There is an stl function. I want to use that. Maybe I can keep on map or a set. Set would be a better choice because it doesn't take not store anything redundant. And I will also form a string temp string temp, and I can check if the character is not present. Okay, in the set the sequence should be if it is present, we are taking only one instance, right? I have to somehow remove the duplicates. To remove duplicates, I can use pointers. Basically, the ith character and the j will point to the last occurrence of that character. Okay, I'll form a temporary string j equals to 0. What I will do is I will point to the character which will be inserted into temp, and j will keep on checking for the adjacent values. If they are same, it will keep on skipping it. So j basically points to the same character that I is pointing, and finally at one point when j is not pointing to the same character where I is pointing, then I will assign I to that value of j. So basically I will only point to distinct characters, and j will uh, help me to identify the next distinct character. So I can go on. So how long can I go? So basically j is the fastest moving pointer here. So I can assume that as long as j is less than n, I'll go on there, and this will continue if as long as j is less than n. Uh, Basically, what I'll do in this loop, this is for moving the jth pointer. Okay, I need to nest it. So I will while I is less than while I is less than n, well, s of I, and then j is less than n, and s of j s of I, then I will increment j. And one point when j becomes equals to n, that means the whole entire thing is okay. That work And this loop will terminate when s of j is no longer equal to s of I, or j has crossed the last the n j is less than j has become greater than or equal to n, then this will break. And then since I is inserted, so I'll have to just do I equals j, because that point j will be pointing to the next distinct character. In this way, I think we have formed the temp, and now it just remains to see if the temp has the correct order of the letters meow. So to check that, I can simply write if condition if okay, does that contain a null character? Can it contain a null character? Must start with non-empty subsequence. Okay, this is a no. Okay, yes, this is an okay. It should contain only MEOW. Then this is good. Say if temp equals MEOW, should see out. Yes, yes. Else should see out. Check. Yes was actually easy. Yeah. So this case is also redundant. To convert the lowercase was good idea. This should work. Oh, yeah. Commit this. This file was dsc.c. I'll submit this question. Let us check the result. And meanwhile, I'll open another tab. Set of questions. Yeah, it got accepted. Now we are in question B. Christina has a string S of length n consisting only of lowercase and uppercase Latin characters. For each pair of the lowercase letter and its matching uppercase letter, Christina can get one burl, but pairs of characters cannot overlap, so each character can only be in one pair. Okay, so here it will get one burl. And no more. So S4 and S6. S4. Okay. If I find a A here, then I should match it up. So I have matched this. S4 is A and S6 is A. Right. B and B. Okay, okay, okay. So with more bulbs, she's going to perform no more than K operation. In one operation, she can select the lowercase character and make it uppercase, or select the uppercase character and make it lowercase. So you can only toggle the casing of the characters. Find the maximum number of words Christina can get for the string. So would be the approach to this question. I'm given a string. What can be the maximum number of pearls? So I'm given the number of k. Maximum number of pearls. I can change the casing. For each pair of lowercase letter and it's matching up with this letter. Okay, if I have a letter and it is lowercase, and if you find another letter which is in uppercase for the same character, then I will get one bar. I will have to count the number of pairs with different casing for the same character. So in short, if I find uh, if I am a okay, what is the scene with the K constraint over here? I can toggle only those. If there is some problem, yeah, first of all, I could basically go greedily and count all the pairs that are valid. And by valid, I mean I have a lowercase character and an uppercase character. And then for all the invalid ones, I can use my K operations to turn one of them valid. So if there are suppose n, suppose there are m invalid pairs, then the number of balls I can get is the minimum of k comma m, because k is the number of operations only that I can perform. M is the maximum number of invalid characters. Yeah, I think to approach this question, one way would be to use a map kind of data structure which would store the ASCII values. Then if I find iteratively in the map, we would keep on adding the characters as we encounter. If I find the ith character's complement, where the ASCII value of I plus 32, 32 or plus reference. So how do I check that in ASCII? But yeah, like a map should be a valid choice. A and A, B, A and B. Let us see. The current character can only be uppercase or other lowercase. So hold on, I'll be back in a moment. Yeah, basically I had to apply my mosquito net. Yeah. So in this problem, we would go the map option, and basically what I would do is I'm going to iterate over each of the characters. Keep on storing that character to the map if there is no match, and if there is a match, if there is by match I mean that if we are at a uppercase character, then we should be able to find character, and if we have a same character there in the map, I mean the case of the characters are same, we would use one of, and that would work greedily. Let's start with the self. This will be better we understood by the code with the input. Paste it here. N A strings. Now we would maintain a map of where comma int. Why would I be maintaining a set this up? A set should suffice, I guess. Multi-set. Great. because the values can be repeated and stored two A's. Why would I store two A's? I would rather use an operation and increment my answer by can take one value to take a set, and I will also have an answer to the maximum number of balls I can hit. And if st.find if if st.find s of I is not equal to st.end, that means that I was able to find the same character. So I would increment my k. So what I can do is, if k, if I still have some operations left, then I can increment my answers. And basically I have to also erase that. st.erase basically it be stored into a iterator variable. That would also help us using. I've erased that value that I do not land up there. I wouldn't insert anything. If I find the same exact pair, I would erase it. If I don't find the exact pair, write an else if condition. So s of I, if I'm how do I change the case? If else if is upper, if s of I is in uppercase, and then st.find s of I too lower, s of I too lower is upper. If this current character is in uppercase and I'm able to find a lowercase character of the same character is not equal to st. If I'm able to find that, I increment my answer. I can also increment my answer. And since I have found it, also erase it. Erase st.find too lower. I so delete it. Else if I'll just copy this and basically change it. Current character is a lowercase character, and if you find an uppercase character, I will find it and delete it. That's it. Uh, okay, I find the same match. I find the meeting match. Okay, and else if I don't find anything, just insert it. Insert it. Finally, I can see out my answers. I think this will work. 50132. 50. You are allowed to match. Submit this. Match case. there is a wrong answer. There seems to be some problem. What is the problem in logic? He is not going to. He is going to perform no more than key operation on it. Find the maximum number of balls that 501 could work. Does it solve the problem of overlapping pairs? Yeah, I guess so. Because uh, if we find a character, we are going to pop it out. So basically, not. So I don't see a reason for it to be a wrong answer. Where to would increment? Let us try to debug this. So this would be my inputs taken. This would be the answer variable which I'm. This set this set can contain multiple values. No, why? Because as soon as suppose I get, because if the same character is found irrespective of its case, then one of these four cases gets handled. One of these three. If there is an exact match, then we erase it and then we decrement our k by 1. And if we find, yeah, this should have worked. Very well. Would be 0. 0. Answer wouldn't matter for maximum balls. How can get the maximum balls? How do I fix this? There's a set. Change it to good reasons. Because if we are seeing the exact match of the characters, where it is already going to delete it and it is not storing either of them, so something or the other gets erased. Find a problem. So if the answer if my answer is a wrong answer, then there could be three cases. Either it is breaking on some edge cases, I've not considered it yet. Second reason being that the values that I'm getting are too less. Somehow I should get something more. Maybe I'm getting two more. The maximum cannot be that high and it should be actually lower. The first too less. Can I get something better? No, I don't think I can get something better because I'm considering all the pairs greedily. It's this three question I don't see with that hard K operation. There are at least K operation. And if maximum number of balls you can get, tweak it, right? This should be one. Okay, in the third case, get only one. But to my logic, be a one number of invalid pairs. So these are examples of all the valid pairs, and these are the example of all the invalid pairs. S of IT1, IT1, IT2. Now let me check. Let me take a reset. Wrong answer. Okay, no problem. I'll move. Powering the hero. This has been solved by 6,000 people. Therefore, something tells me that this is not as hard. If 3, then let me create some others. Maybe fix it and number of characters 5. A. If I take all these, this should be 0. Okay, I see. There are no operations. There are no operations, but still we are getting 1. And why is it so? Maybe Let us try to find it out. I've inputted everything and the answer is 0. This set has been declared. I start with the first character and I try to find it. There is no occurrence of it yet. Then it will give st.end. There are only two cases. Either I find the character into the set, or I find the complement of it, or I do not find it at all. I do not find either the set, either the same character or the complement. I do not find any. So the answer is one, coming one over here. So IT IT1 and IT2 both are null. Therefore, I would insert an A here. Then I see that in that K is 0 for now. How is answer getting incremented? These two cases shouldn't work because everything is in lowercase. There is only one reason. Yeah, messed it up. Negative value. Okay. Then the button K is greater than 0. If we have some operations, then only the answer should get incremented. Yeah, but cannot find the exact issue. My code will rethink upon this maybe after solving the next question. Covering the easy one. There's a deck of n cards, each of which is characterized by its power. There are two types of cards. A hero card, power of such a card is always 0. Bonus card, power of such a card is always positive. We have n cards and each of them has a power. There are two types of card, a hero card and a bonus card. Take a card from the top of the deck. The card is a bonus card, then put it on bonus deck or discard. The card is a hero card, then the power of the top card from a bonus deck is added to its power, to his power. If there's a hero, then I will pick up one card and then The card is a bonus card, then you can put it on top of the bonus deck or discard. The card is a hero card, then the power of the top card from your bonus deck added to its power. After that, the hero is added to your army and the used bonus card. To understand this question, let's give one test case. Okay, these are the 5 cards given. These are hero cards and these are the bonus cards. Definition. You know, this is a hero card. This is the hero card for the bonus. Okay. And if uh, I have a bonus card, then you can put it. I will put in 333, and once I encounter hero card, then then the top card is 3 is added to his. So hero has 3. Okay. So now this becomes 3 and it will be added to our bonus. Okay, okay, the powers get reversed. So basically using a hero card depletes an equal number of bonus cards. If I have 2 hero cards, we'll have, so basically these two will be able to deplete these two. The maximum total power of the army. The total power remains. I have to consider whether an army with the maximum total. But the power of the top card will be added to powers. So one of them. I take all the bonuses and I take one hero. It means, yeah. So still I'm struggling to understand this question. There are 2 types of cards. One is a bonus card and one is a hero card, which is the power of such card. The hero card has a power 0. Bonus cards have power. So take I can do one thing. I can take a card from the top of the deck. What is meant by the, okay, the deck of n cards. I can take the card is a bonus card, then put it on top of your bonus deck or discard. Essentially, this is the top of the card, which is uh, cards power in top down order. This is the top card. Okay, okay, I can take these cards and put it. Okay, I have 3 plus 3 6 power. So I take these two cards and put it in top of my second deck which I'm forming, and then the third card I will discard. I discard it. The second example, the hero's card on top be powered up. With this and get 6 total power. This cannot be. Okay, I think I'm struggling with this question. I'm unable to understand this point of time. It's getting late. That's why I'm particularly not that much productive. So I'll maybe restart this contest in the morning tomorrow. Thanks for watching.